Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm here with Joseph and Martin from Austria Arms. We're in this insane showroom with, Joseph, how many guns is it?
Hundreds. It's definitely hundreds of guns. I mean, you probably know better than me.
It's more than thousands.
More
Okay.
So we have more than 1,000 guns here.
And we have one very cool gun here, and that's a real Mark 23. Can you tell us a bit about how hard is it actually to get one of these and why you have it here?
Well, that's an original HK Mark 23 US SOCOM.
Yeah.
And usually you can buy the Mark 23 in good gun shows which might have them, but this one is original Mark 23 with the US SOCOM slide.
Yeah.
And the US SOCOM slide was made for a US SOCOM contract, and they built only few guns with this marking, and they were never ever sold to civilians.
So how did you get it?
Well, it happened somehow.
It happens.
And yeah, well, now we are very proud to own this piece here.
Is it for sale?
No,
No.
it stays here.
Is it different? Like, is it just the engraving on the slide or is it different?
Well, that depends. A few people say it's the same, but personally I compared it to the other Mark 23 slide, and the finish is different. So this one feels a bit more finer, and in my opinion the tolerance is more tight than the...
Oh, okay.
So it can jam more.
Of course, it jams more. Yeah.
It can jam easier.
Maybe it's for the accuracy or something, but it's a bit different. Yeah.
So what we want to do now is kind of like compare the two guns. I have here a not kitted out SSX-23, and here we have the kitted out one. So one thing that I immediately realized when I was touching it,
Let's address the safety. The gun is empty. We checked it beforehand, so everything is fine. Don't go crazy.
Good. So the first thing I checked on this pistol was like all the Airsoft Mark 23 versions, they wobble here on the bottom. Like I can pull it down, and actually on the reload I can do it too.
It's just plastic slides. I mean, you cannot.
It's plastic frame. Yeah.
How do you? You would have to put metal insert in there or something.
Okay, let's see where it's worse. I can pull this down a bit. Yeah, it's a bit worse than the Airsoft actually.
It's a bit more worse.
Understandably so.
Yeah, you know. And also the feeling, like the way the grip feels. Man, I think the polymer is probably quite similar actually. Touch it, Joseph. What would you say? Ah, it was a bit better on the real one. It's a bit better.
It is a bit better, but it's not so far off. I mean, this is the first time I've seen this gun, and yeah, the slide is heavy, you have the barrel in there and all the stuff that needs to be there. But like, the difference is not so big. I was expecting a lot more differences. And it's not. It feels relatively the same. Of course, you can feel this is an airsoft gun when you pick this up, but what do you think?
When it comes to handling, let me check it. Well,
there's no decocker, it
there's
doesn't
no
work.
decocker, of course.
It's a dummy decocker.
But
it's also, like, to be fair, this is a non-blowback pistol, so it's very far away from the real one.
Yeah, the slide is not reciprocating.
the slide feels metal.
It's aluminum.
Yeah, it's the finish just moving over without looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, this feels a bit more finer, but if I wouldn't know it, I maybe kind of quite similar, but yeah.
I wanna know if I can put an airsoft suppressor on a real Mark 23. I just want to know. So it's 16 positive, which that's you know what the real one is. That's how we made it. So I wonder if it fits. It actually fits. Wow.
Can we shoot it?
Can we shoot it?
Yeah, I think only once. Yeah.
Only once. Yeah.
If I shoot it once, it just blows it to pieces. All the foam just comes out. Yeah.
So how do you just hop up on this thing?
You take off the slide, and inside is a little bit. Yeah, one different. Oh, you also have those. You know, I was always wondering what's this.
Those
the holes.
The roll pins. They are necessary for the internals.
So we have them as well here, and we just made them because you know the real one has it, but we never knew what it is for.
Well, that one here, that goes all the way through to hold the extractor, because this is spring supported, and that one keeps the firing pin in line.
Oh, so it's for complete disassembly.
The internal part,
So you can just push it's a spring pin, and you can. Push
so you don't adjust anything with this.
No, you just have them, and they are necessary to be in place. Like this.
What about the trigger? Can we compare the trigger?
Is it a It's a double action, right?
Single and double action, yeah.
Okay, can I try the double action?
Of course.
Oh, Joseph, you're the trigger expert. You're the trigger
Oh, okay.
expert, Joseph. You do it.
So we have the Airsoft variant first. So double action, okay. Yeah.
This is way more heavier.
So
Nothing inside it.
let's do man, I'm missing serrations.
Front serrations.
Proper check. Okay, all good. So we can pull the trigger. Obviously, this is single action. Oh, okay.
And people complain about our trigger pull.
This is way heavier. Like, try it.
You have to be a real Navy SEAL to
Yes.
use that.
You have to.
It's like you use 2 fingers.
You have to do like strength training with your
You have to
finger.
have the biceps on your finger.
Oh, it's doable. It is a lot
Compare it.
heavier.
Compare it. It is a lot heavier.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, what about...
The single action is easy.
Man, I wish our Mark 23 would have that. It actually does have
does,
it. It does have it. Like, it also locks back. So it does the same thing, right? But this one is like a... Ah, that's, you know, it does very similar things actually. Dimension-wise, let's look at dimensions.
Holster.
Bring it, Joseph. Okay, so dimension-wise,
It's quite similar, I'm
it's
assuming.
quite similar, yeah. Man, it's such a massive pistol. Okay, so that's gonna surprise you. We have a very
I'm gonna just take it off.
yeah.
Let's start again.
You know what? You should actually put this on your belt. Put this on your belt and try it. I wanna see if you can actually figure out how this holster works.
Finally, proper belt, huh?
Yeah, that
Chris is always laughing me that I'm wearing the cool
Hey,
belt.
I'm also wearing a tactical belt.
good.
I'm also wearing a tactical belt. Okay, chill.
But to just tell you something, that belt is made in Austria.
By an Austrian company.
Oh, that's
The
the.
Black Trident company.
Yeah.
They
I've seen
make
So
Awesome
I would start with Airsoft
Let's start with the
because
other
there
one,
is one caveat to this.
yeah? Okay. How do you put it on there?
Okay, that's some kind of safety. And just like this, right?
Okay, take it off and put it on without pressing the button.
Man, I'm hungry.
Yeah. Just push it on there.
Like this or what?
Just push it harder.
Okay.
Wait. Wait, is it not working or what? Wait, can you go in? Okay.
Where does it lock? Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, try push. Push, another button. Push. Take it off. And now put it on.
Okay.
Okay, and now you can put a suppressor there, and an alarm, and a red dot, and you can still holster. Okay, get this. Now you have all the stuff on there. Boom.
Done.
Done. I tried, man. I ran around with this for hours, like for days. It doesn't come off, yeah. You can match it. Okay, and now we try the real one. Does this work with the real one? It actually, on the holster it says, for airsoft use only. Does it fit?
No.
No, it doesn't.
Because
trigger is
the
different.
trigger guard is different, yeah.
If you like,
Not really, no.
it doesn't, huh?
No, it does not.
It does not. Ah, what a pity! I thought it would work. It's different, yeah.
Yeah, the trigger guard is different.
So this one is just boom, clicks. This one?
No.
No, it doesn't. Ah! Okay.
So it doesn't fit, yeah.
It doesn't fit. Too bad.
I mean, there has to be a difference.
It's slimmer in
Yeah.
this part right here. This is slimmer, and probably the shape is also tiny bit different. I'm gonna try. Wait a second. It's there. It's there. It's just not because it's slimmer. Because this part is slimmer. It's not activating. It's not activating. Just gonna put it up. This, you know, it's not really activating this part right here. But if you do it, like, yeah. Okay, now we're there, and now it works.
and you can put an airsoft suppressor there.
And you can put this airsoft. Yeah. And maybe the red dot. You would have to drill holes. Anyways, yeah, it kind of works. Not really a good idea. For one simple reason, the trigger is exposed. So I could accidentally pull the trigger. And this is really for airsoft use.
No, but the trigger is blocked on it. At least on the airsoft, I can't pull the trigger if it's in there. Can you actually pull it? No, it's blocked. Like, it is safe. But if the gun is cocked and you put it there and it's gonna shoot you in the leg.
If the gun is cocked, you cannot put it there anymore because the trigger is too far back.
So it could actually be an option for a real Mark 23 if we change it a bit.
It could, yeah, because now I won't be able to fire. I don't want to force it in there. But if the trigger is forward, then... Is there?
Bam!
It works. Cool. And it cannot be fired. Is it ideal? No, of course it's not ideal, but...
For airsoft purpose, it's
For
fine, I guess.
This for airsoft purpose?
It does say it here.
Not really.
Okay, so it actually does say it. When you look here, it does say for airsoft purpose only.
So let's stick to that. It is airsoft only, but it's fun to try with a safe MK23, the real steel version.
Magazines. They do have a very similar shape, and of course that's what we always try to achieve in airsoft. Just make stuff look similar as possible. Obviously there's differences, but form factor wise, it's probably. Oh, it doesn't.
What about the weight?
No.
No. Almost.
Wait a second. There might be an option to do this. Maybe now, if it will. Yeah.
But it does not hold.
It doesn't lock. It doesn't lock in there. But it goes all the way in. And I really don't want to drop the slide now.
Because you need a new magazine probably.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Decocking. Okay, we have the decocking. This is also a difference. So now I have the hammer back. I have single action, but I can decock it with this lever right here. And it will just drop the hammer safely without firing the gun. And this is just part of the frame on the real.
What about the
airsoft
safety?
gun.
I can only activate the safety of the SX23 when the hammer is up.
Yeah, same here.
I think I glued the safety in place. Oh, it's just a lot of sand in there.
Yeah, same here. I cannot
So if
put
you
it
cock it?
up. If I cock the hammer, now I can. So it is the same. It's very similar.
Yeah. Wow. Nice.
Clicks nicely in place.
Do you have a LUM here, an original?
An original? No, I don't.
Ah, too bad. I wanted to fit it on there. Because the Airsoft LUM that's out there, it's an absolute disaster. Like, it has a light bulb in it that could not even put enough light into this room.
Well, the original is quite similar, I'm sure, because it's very old. And
How old is it? When was it developed?
That's a good question, actually.
Let's put an overlay here. We will look it up for you, but we don't really know. Okay, I think that's it for the video, for the comparison. It is very similar. There are differences, obviously, but not that many. I was expecting more differences, to be honest.
Okay, thanks for tuning in. If you want to check out more about guns, also some of the rarities that those guys have here, go head over to the Austria Arms YouTube channel. We're gonna link it down below. We're also gonna put it into the info card, and there Martin and his brother Andy they're gonna tell you a lot of cool stuff.
And also about shooting, so we're shooting also full auto guns and stuff like that, so just go and hit that subscribe button.
I'm jealous right now. I'm jealous. Okay, see ya.
See ya.